Thank you, Aywal, for taking us through our history in South Sudan, our activities, and what we've accomplished. It's very important for us to remember where we came from in order to know where we're going. This year has been remarkable for MSF. We, a few months ago, embarked on a new collaboration with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, representing the government of South Sudan. At this junction, I would like to invite the brilliant and ever committed Honorable Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs to give us a few remarks on today's occasion. You're highly welcome.
Honorable Minister of Health, my sister, Technical Advisor of Ministry of Humanitarian First, she's now representing the Minister himself, to MSF family in South Sudan and beyond, and to everyone attending this joyful event. Good morning to all of you. MSF did not start in South Sudan. MSF operation started when Sudan was one country. So we are not only celebrating 4 years of operation in South Sudan, but it's more than that. When we were one country, by then MSF started operation from Khartoum to South Sudan. But the first clinic when it was actually opened in Yei, that was in 1983. This is where now you set record for it to be 40 years from that. Actually your operation go beyond that. But we still celebrate with you this 40 years of operation. Is not an easy task. You have been here in South Sudan doing it, and also other organizations that were here in South Sudan. On behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of South Sudan, I'm pleased to have this opportunity to make these few opening remarks at this very important 40 years of anniversary of MSF operation in the Republic of South Sudan. At the outset, let me salute all humanitarian organizations, not only MSF, all humanitarian organizations and all humanitarian workers in the Republic of South Sudan, because they are here helping our people voluntarily. They left their homes, they left their families, they are here to share with us the pain, and they are helping our people in South Sudan. 40 years of operation in the Republic of South Sudan for MSF. They have been actually rendering services to our people, not only health services, but also they were actually giving more than that to our people during the time of need. And South Sudan is totally different than other countries. MSF work in some other countries was so peaceful. You will go to your offices, you go to the clinics, and you do your work and you come back. But the situation in South Sudan was a little bit different than other African countries. You're working in a situation where there is conflict. So as for someone who is working in a peaceful country and someone who is working where there is conflict, actually the situation is a little bit different. We thank you also for the commitment that you have been actually giving to our people. Although now from the report of my brother Aywal that some of you lost their life in South Sudan, we are sorry for that on behalf of the government of South Sudan, because in South Sudan we have so many armed groups and outlaws in the country. Some of them, they don't have vision, they don't have goals. Some of them, as part of the report of my brother, they want to loot to get some food item or to get, but they don't know what they are doing actually is against the international laws. And because we have come here to help the people. And actually the food or the medicine or the service that you are providing is for their own people. You are not actually here to give service to your own people. The service that you are providing is for our people. So these armed groups who are actually roaming around the country, if it is in Lair or along Juba-Yei roads, what they are doing actually is against the international law, and South Sudan we actually appreciate what you have been doing, although you have been facing all these difficulties. Again, also, we know that for all of you, all this time, you have been working and you were committed to all the humanitarian principles, being humanity and impartiality, independence and neutrality. That one is very important for organizations because some of the organizations sometimes they issue political releases. All organizations were prevented from involvement in any political activities. And what we have been doing, we appreciate that you were so neutral, you were only stick to the laws, you were doing your work as an organization, providing assistance to our country. But in some other countries, organizations also, they are source of problems because they involve themselves into domestic affairs. Some of them actually issue political releases. Others also, they create problems for their work actually to continue. Because some of them may think that without conflict, they will not find jobs. So they want also the conflict to continue so that their work can continue. That one is not good, but from what we have been doing in South Sudan, we noticed that we stick to the law and we are working with our people to provide services, and that's why we actually work together with you for your work to continue in the Republic of South Sudan. Recently, because MSF, you were linked to your headquarters in Khartoum by then, and there were no actually agreement with South Sudan as a host country. That's why recently we signed with MSF family an agreement as a host country for you to operate legally, and with that agreement also there is some other privileges that you actually enjoy. And that one shows the commitment of government of Republic of South Sudan, that if you actually ask the government to provide any assistance for you to do your work as a Ministry of Foreign Affairs or Ministry of Health or any other government institution, being humanitarian affairs and disaster management, or the government at the state level, actually we are ready to help you. So on behalf of the government of South Sudan, let me say that we are very committed not only to work with you as MSF, but to work with all humanitarian organizations providing services to our people, especially for now, South Sudan as a country. We still have some problems here and there, and the assistance that we are providing to our people, showing from the exhibition and even from this video, actually reflect your commitment to the work, to work actually together with the people of South Sudan. I don't want to go much, and let me thank you, and I hope that you will continue, and let's celebrate another 40 years of service in South Sudan, but we hope that the next 40 years South Sudan will be a peaceful country. You will not face all the challenges that my brother Emil listed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, for the kind remarks. And on behalf of MSF, I would like to thank and appreciate the support that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have provided us over the past few years. Thank you so much. While some have been with us over the past few years and some have joined us later, most or everyone here knows what we do, how we do it, and why do we do it.